Have you ever wondered why your legs still feel strong, yet the moment you turn quickly or step onto uneven ground, your balance just disappears? James, 72, said he could still get up from a chair with ease. He walks several laps around the park every morning, but every time he has to look over his shoulder or step backward, he feels like he's about to fall. That sensation doesn't just last a second. It quietly chips away at your confidence. Little joys like going to the market, visiting friends, or tending the garden slowly fade away. If this sounds familiar, then today's video might just change the way you think about balance. Because the truth is, training your legs is not enough. The real key lies somewhere else. A place most exercises never reach. It's the connection between your brain and your feet. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this video from? Please leave the name of your city or country in the comments below. And if you're looking for a real solution to regain your steadiness and independence, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The next videos may be exactly what you've been waiting for. Exercise 1. Wake up your brain with one unusual step. If you think doing more squats, more leg lifts, or more step-ups will improve your balance, you're not wrong. But you're also not entirely right. Because balance doesn't just come from muscle. It starts with how your brain communicates with your feet. And when that signal is unclear, even strong legs can feel like they're standing on a moving boat. Today I'm going to guide you through a movement that may sound odd, but it's one of the fastest ways to reset your balance system. It's called marching in place with your eyes closed. It sounds simple, and that's why most people overlook it. But simple doesn't mean weak. In fact, this exercise challenges your brain more than many advanced workouts. First, set up a safe space. Stand near a sturdy table or inside a hallway where you can reach out and touch both sides. We want you to feel secure from the start. When we close our eyes, we turn off the most dominant source of balance information, our vision. That's nearly 70% of what helps us stay upright. When it's gone, your inner ear and body sensors must wake up and do the job. Begin with eyes open. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. March gently in place for about 20 seconds. Feel the shift of weight, the rhythm of your steps. Now pause. Take a slow, calming breath. When you're ready, close your eyes. At first, just stand still. You'll notice your ankles make tiny corrections to keep you stable. Then gently lift your right knee just a bit. Lower it. Then your left. Repeat for 4 to 6 steps. Don't rush. Don't aim for height. The goal is control. You might wobble. That's okay. It's not a mistake. It's a message. Your brain is adjusting in real time. It's redrawing the map of your movement. After a few days, you may notice real changes. Getting out of bed in the dark doesn't feel so unsteady anymore. Your legs begin to respond faster, even though you haven't changed the intensity. That unsteady feeling, that's not failure, that's growth. If you've ever tried marching with your eyes closed, type "tried" in the comments. If this is your first time hearing about it, just type "new." I'd love to know where you're at. Now that you've challenged your system with this small but powerful drill, it's time to take the next step, a backward walk that actually moves your balance forward. Exercise 2. Step back to step forward. A full brain-body reset. When you walk backward slowly, one small step at a time, your entire body is being trained in ways most people never imagine. This next movement is called tandem backward walking or heel-to-toe reverse walking. It may sound strange, but it's used by therapists everywhere to build stability, coordination, and brain-body control. Why is it so effective? Because it combines two major challenges into one. First, you're walking on a narrow path. That forces your core and hips to engage and stabilize each step. Second, you're walking backward. This fires up the cerebellum, the part of the brain responsible for coordination and smooth motion. You're also relying less on your eyes and more on the sensors in your joints and feet. Before we begin, let's talk safety. Choose a flat open area along a kitchen counter or a wall you can lightly touch for balance. Clear anything behind you, shoes, rugs, pets, so you have a clean, safe path. Stand tall, shoulder relaxed. Place your inside hand gently on the counter. Step backward with your foot closest to the counter. Land heel to toe, as if you're stepping on a tightrope. Then bring the other foot behind it, slowly and in line. Your steps should be small and steady. You're not racing to the end. You're training precision. Take about 5 to 8 steps, then pause. Turn around, walk back normally to where you started. That's one set. Do 2 or 3 sets each day. If you feel confident after a few days, you can level up. As you walk, slowly turn your head to look away from the counter. Then look forward again. This adds extra challenge to your vestibular system and builds real-world stability. You're not just training for exercises. You're training for life, like stepping back from a fridge or moving away from something suddenly without losing balance. This movement helps you trust your body again, one careful step at a time. Which of the two felt more challenging for you? The marching with eyes closed, or this backward tandem walk type 1 if the first was harder? Type 2, if this one tested you more. Now that you've completed both of these exercises, you've begun building a deeper, smarter balance system, one that works from the inside out. Part 3, embrace the wobble. It means you're getting stronger. When starting balance exercises, the wobble can feel discouraging. But let me tell you this as clearly as I can. That is not failure. Those first shaky steps are the very sign that your brain is working, learning, and rebuilding control over how you move. And now I want to answer 3 questions many people in our community ask after trying these 2 unusual exercises. First question, how many times a week should I practice? The answer is, don't overdo it. Just be consistent. You don't need to spend hours every day. Just 5 to 10 minutes, 3 to 5 days a week, is enough to signal your brain to start creating new pathways. Think of it as gently waking up your brain each day, not exhausting it all at once. Second question, I feel very unsteady. I can barely stand. Am I doing it wrong? Not at all. In fact, that unstable feeling is your proof that the brain is being challenged. When you lose balance, the nervous system jumps into action, creating new routes between the brain and the body. The more off balance you feel, the more your system is learning. Don't worry if you can only do 3 seconds today. That's your starting line. And it's the perfect place to begin. Third question, how long until I feel a difference? Most people, when practicing regularly, begin noticing small changes in just 1 to 2 weeks. You might realize you're not watching your feet every time you take a step. You might stand from a chair with more confidence. The bigger improvements come in the following weeks, as the exercises become part of your daily rhythm. Please remember, real progress doesn't happen overnight, but it does come with kindness, patience, and time. Where are you on your journey today? Type starting practicing or sticking with it in the comments. That way I and our community can walk beside you. When you understand that losing balance isn't a danger sign, but part of learning, you begin to relax and focus more on where you're going. And if you're still wondering whether these strange movements truly make a difference, our final section will remind you why this journey is absolutely worth it. Conclusion, balance is a skill, not a fate. You've just completed two of the most powerful balance exercises you can do. No machines, no gym, just you, a safe space, and a bit of patience each day. If you felt wobbly or only managed a few seconds, don't be discouraged. Every time you try, your brain is learning how to hold you steady. It's like learning to walk again, but this time to walk with more confidence and more freedom. We do not have to accept instability and hesitation as the price of growing older. Balance is a skill, and like all skills, it can be trained at any age. So if this video has been helpful, please share it with someone you care about. It may be exactly what they need to take their first confident step forward again. And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I'll be creating more helpful content just like this: simple routines, clear explanations, and thoughtful guidance to help you stay strong, steady, and independent. Before you go, leave a word in the comments that describes how you feel right now. Hopeful, ready, encouraged. Each word matters. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I'll see you in the next video.